Learn how to build digital income and develop a millionaire mindset even if you're starting with zero. Welcome to this powerful masterclass on online business and money mindset. If you're here, I know something about you already. You're tired of struggling, tired of watching other people succeed while you remain stuck. You want financial freedom, but maybe you don't know where to start. Today, everything changes. Let me ask you a painful question. If working hard was truly the secret to being rich, then why are some of the hardest working people in the world still broke? Think about that for a second. Hey friend, welcome back to Digital Wealth with AI, the place where we uncover the real reasons people stay broke and how to escape it using online income, digital wealth, and AI tools. Today, I'm going to expose silent traps keeping millions of people broke without even realizing it. If you've ever asked yourself, why is money not staying in my hands, this video might be the wake-up call you need. And trust me, once you understand these traps, you'll never see money the same way again. Most people work, get paid, and repeat. No growth, no leverage, no assets, just salary bills, salary bills. They never escape the loop, because they're trading time for money, instead of building something that works without them. There was this two adults, men who work 8 hours daily. One of this adult used all his energy to earn. The other adult used some of his energy to build system. The first adult remained broke building income while the second adult spends half of his money and time to investing on skills and tools. If you don't build something that makes money while you sleep, you'll work till you die. Poor mindset, think money, is the goal and not the tool. That is why you always hear things like this from their set of persons saying, I just want to make money. I need money. I'm looking for money. Money, money, money. But money is not meant to be chased. Money is a result, a reward, an outcome of value. Once you start focusing on solving problems, money chases you. Don't ask, how do I make money? Ask, how do I create value in a way that scales? Poor mindset people fear risk more than they fear stay broke. Most people are scared to fail, but not scared enough to stay broke forever. They say things like, what if I lose the money? What if it doesn't work? But the real question is, what if you never try? Let me share this. The richest people are not the smartest. They just move faster, test faster, fail faster, and learn faster. Success leaves clues. The poor mindset use their phone as toy instead of leveraging it. Phones today can do one of two things: entertain you into poverty or educate you into wealth. Yet people will spend 5 hours on TikTok but say I don't have time to start an online business. The truth is, your phone is either your digital prison or your digital freedom. AI tools, digital businesses, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, faceless YouTube channels, all from your phone. The phone is not the problem. The way you use it is. Poor mindset don't track their money. This one is painful because almost half of the people in the world fall into this categories. They don't even know where their money goes. No tracking, no budget, and no plan. Money comes in and disappears like smoke. But wealthy people treat money like soldiers in a battle. Every dollar has a mission. If your money has no assignment, don't be surprised when it disappears. Lesson 2. The trap of the poor mindset. Comfort over growth. Poor mindset is addicted to comfort. They want weekends, holidays, shortcuts, free money. But here's the twist. Growth never comes from comfort. Look at gyms. You don't get stronger by relaxing. You grow by pushing your limits. Think about this. Most people want a better life, but they don't want to become a better person first. They want more money but don't want to learn new skills. They want success but don't want criticism. They want income but don't want responsibility. Meanwhile, the rich mindset learns before they earn. They invest in skills. First, money follows. If you avoid discomfort, you are also avoiding your future. Lesson 3. How rich people see money versus poor people. Let's go deeper. Poor mindset says, money is meant to be spent. Rich mindset says, money is meant to work for me. Poor mindset buys liabilities, things that look good but don't bring any return. They refuse to learn high-income skills. The world is changing, fast. But most people are stuck using skills from 10 years ago. While people complain, others are learning. AI automation, content creation, digital product selling, online business models, copywriting, affiliate marketing, video editing, Amazon FBA, ChatGPT plus AI tools. The internet is now a market of skills. If you don't learn them, you get replaced by someone who does, or by AI. They never build systems. This is the big one. Poor people work hard. Rich people build systems. A system is when something works without your presence. Your effort compounds. Money repeats itself. Examples of systems. YouTube videos work 24/7 to gain views, digital products, unlimited sales, affiliate marketing, passive commissions, Amazon FBA one stock, multiple orders, email lists, auto sales while you sleep. If your income stops when you stop working, that's not income, that's survival. So, why do most people stay broke? It's not because they're lazy, it's because nobody taught them how money truly works, but now you know, and that changes everything. If this video opened your eyes, let's grow together. Why do some people keep getting richer while others stay broke even when they work 10 times harder? The truth is, it's not about money, it's about mindset, and today, I'm going to prove it to you. The real difference between a rich mindset and a poor mindset. Not just motivational talk, but practical thinking patterns you can start using right after this video to change your life. Because let's be honest, most people don't lose because they're lazy. They lose because they've been programmed to think the wrong way about money, success, and opportunity. So today, we're going to unlearn that. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the foundation. The poor mindset asks, can I afford it? The rich mindset asks, how can I afford it? That one word, how, is the difference between limitation and possibilities. Poor mindset sees problems. Rich mindset sees solutions. Think about children. When you ask a child, can you do it? They usually say, I don't know, but I'll try. But when we grow up, society teaches us to stop trying, to only do what is safe, to only do what we already know. And that kills growth. If you change your questions, you change your life. The other says, I don't know how, but let me check a tutorial. That decision changed their entire future. One became a viewer. One became a creator. Your success begins the moment you stop saying I don't know and start saying I'll find out. Lesson 5. The rich mindset plays the long game. Poor mindset wants fast money, quick profit, overnight success. That's why they fall for scams, Ponzi schemes, get-rich-quick programs. Rich mindset asks a different question. What can I build now that will pay me for years? That question creates business, investments, online systems, digital products. Real wealth is built, not won. If it's too fast, it usually doesn't last. Lesson 6. How they view failure. This one is big. Poor mindset thinks failure is the end. Rich mindset thinks failure is information. Failing is not losing. Failing is learning what doesn't work so you can find what does. Poor mindset walks away after failing once. Rich mindset walks away only after learning the lesson. Let me say this clearly. Every successful person you admire today has failed more times than most people ever even tried. So the question isn't, will you fail? You will fail. Everybody does. The real question is, will you learn? Again, will you grow? Will you try again? Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Minds Lesson 7. Environment shapes mindset. Let's be real. You can't think like a millionaire if you only hang around complainers. People influence mindset strongly. If your friends are broke, negative, always giving excuses, soon you'll think the same way. But if you hang around people who talk about business, AI tools, opportunities, self-growth, suddenly, your dreams won't feel so crazy. Your environment is either your prison or your launchpad. Rich mindset buys assets. Things that quietly make money even while they sleep. Example: someone buys the latest phone for $1,000 just to look rich. Another person buys a $1,000 microphone and uses it to start a YouTube channel. 6 months later, one has a phone. The other has a business. Here's the rule. If it takes money out of your pocket, it's a liability. If it puts money into your pocket, it's an asset, simple, but life-changing. Are you buying your future? Or spending it? Lesson 4. The power of I don't know, yet. One of the most powerful sentences in the world is, I don't know how to do it, but I can learn. Poor mindset says, I don't know how, so I won't do it. Rich mindset says, I don't know how, so this is my next challenge. That's why rich people grow. They keep moving. They see ignorance as temporary, not permanent. Let me share a quick example. 2 people see the opportunity to make money on YouTube. One says, I don't know how. I'm not a tech person. That's why communities, mentors, YouTube channels, podcasts, they matter. They protect your mindset. If you want to fly, stop walking with those who crawl. Lesson 8. Rich mindset sees opportunity everywhere. You know what's funny? 2 people can look at the same situation, and one sees danger while the other sees opportunity. When AI came out, some people said, AI will take jobs. Others said, AI will create new income streams. Today, those people are making money with AI voice tools, AI video scripts, AI product research, AI marketing, because they asked the right question. How can this help me? That's a rich mindset. Your life changes when your questions change. Leçon 9. Action beats perfection. Poor mindset waits to feel ready. Rich mindset takes action even when they're not ready. They don't need motivation. They need a deadline. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need full confidence. You just need to start, because momentum creates clarity. Action creates motivation. Stop trying to be perfect. Start trying to be in motion. Success doesn't come from being ready. It comes from showing up. Lesson 10. Building wealth is a skill, not luck. Here's a secret. Wealth is not luck. It's a skill set. And any skill can be learned. If you commit today to study wealth creation, to learn online business, AI income strategies, digital skills, your future is in your control. You don't need to pray for luck. You need to prepare for opportunity. Success is not magic. It's math. If you're still watching, that already says a lot about your mindset. You're ready. You want change. And I believe you can do it. So here's your challenge. Before this day ends, choose one mindset you will change. Write it down. Start shifting how you think. Because new actions come from new thinking. Money lies people believe, limiting belief, what it really does. Money is hard to make. Once you said that, it blocks creativity and opportunity. Rich people are greedy. Once you said that you makes your brain avoid wealth. I'm not good with money becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Making money takes time, prevents you from starting now. I don't deserve success. That destroys your confidence and consistency. Here's something I want you to remember. Your brain will always find evidence to prove what you believe. If you believe you're unlucky, your brain will notice only the things that go wrong. If you believe you're capable, your brain will find ways to make things happen. Let me say it clearly. You don't need more money first. You need a better belief system. Let me share a quick story. There was a boy who watched his parents fight every month when the rent was due. They would say things like, "Life is hard. Money is never enough. People like us don't get rich." Fast forward, he grew up and became an adult. He got opportunities. He even made money sometimes. But every time things started going well, he would ruin it, delay decisions, waste time. Take breaks when he should be taking action. Why? Because his brain believed, if life gets better, the pain comes soon after. That boy? Could be me. Could be you. Could be anyone. Money trauma has no face, it just quietly runs your life. Section 4. How to start healing money trauma. We can't change the past, but we can change how we think about it starting now. Here's a simple process. Step 1. Identify the money story you grew up with. Ask yourself, what did I hear about money growing up? What feelings do I have when I think about money? If this video opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Remember, your mindset is your money machine. Upgrade it and your life will upgrades with it. What if I told you the biggest reason you're struggling with money isn't your job, your situation, or even the economy? It might actually be your childhood. Sounds crazy, right? But let me prove it to you. This is a powerful topic, honestly, a little emotional. Money trauma and limiting beliefs. Because it doesn't matter how many tutorials you watch, how many business models you try, or how many courses you buy. If your mind is programmed to believe that money is stressful, money is scarce, or money is not for people like you, then your actions will always match that belief. Today, we're going deep. Because you deserve freedom mentally, emotionally, and financially. Let's talk about how to break money trauma and create a mindset that attracts wealth instead of fearing it. Let's get started. Section 1. What is money trauma? Let's define it in simple terms. Money trauma is the emotional damage caused by past financial struggles that still control how you make decisions today. It's like a wound. Not physical, but mental. And it affects your confidence, your habits, and even your bank account. Examples of money trauma. Growing up hearing, "We don't have money for that." Parents fighting because of bills. Being embarrassed at school for not having nice things. Lending money to someone and losing it. Getting scammed. Losing a job and feeling worthless afterward. These experiences get stored in your mind like a virus. You may forget them, but your subconscious doesn't. That's why some people self-sabotage when money starts coming in. They don't feel worthy of having it. So they unconsciously spend it, or avoid opportunities, or delay decisions. What if your biggest enemy isn't outside, but inside your own thinking? Section 2. Limiting beliefs that keep you broke. Let's talk about the most common AI tools that make work easier. Affiliate marketing, digital products, freelancing, Amazon, e-commerce, content creation. The skill set is available, but the mindset is the real battlefield. Your next level is not blocked by money, it's blocked by fear. Use this framework every day. Awareness. What am I feeling about money today? Belief. What do I choose to believe instead? Action. What one thing can I do today to move forward? Reflection. What did I learn from today? This is how wealthy people think, not emotionally, but intentionally, because money is not emotional. It responds to logic, action, and value. Section 7. Warning signs of money trauma. You may still have money trauma if you avoid checking your bank account. You feel guilty spending on yourself. You hesitate to invest in your own skills. You panic when money comes in. You keep expecting failure after success. If any of these feel true, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means your brain is trying to protect you. But now, you're aware. And awareness is the first step to control. Section 8. Building wealth with a healed mind. Let's be real. Getting rich requires strategy plus mindset plus consistency, so here's how to combine mindset with action. Mindset shift. Business action. I can learn. Take one online course. I can earn. Start selling a small service. I bring value. Create content daily. I deserve success. Raise your prices. Money works. For me. Invest even small. Your brain follows. Direction. Give it a new one. Let me leave you with this. Your past may have shaped you, but it doesn't have to define you. Wealth is not just about your wallet. It begins in your mind. What if I told you that wealthy people aren't just lucky, they're programmed? Not by money, but by habits. And today, I'll prove it to you with routines you can copy starting now. Today, we're talking about something deeper than money. Because wealth isn't created in your bank account, it's created in your daily habits. Most people are chasing big results, but wealthy people, they build small habits that create big results automatically. So right now, I'm going to walk you through the exact routines wealthy people live by, how you can copy them even if you're broke right now, and how this can be the foundation of your online income journey. Let's get into it. We'll break this into 10 habits. Each one is a mindset shift, a routine, and an action step you can start immediately. Habit 1. Wealthy people win the morning before 8 a.m. Here's the truth: most people wake up reacting to life. But wealthy people wake up creating life. They don't hit snooze. They don't start with social media. They don't rush. They design their morning like an elite athlete prepares for a game. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, wakes up at 3:45 a.m. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, 4 a.m. gym session. But it's not about the time. It's about control. Their morning routine usually includes gratitude or prayer, planning their day, learning or reading. The work is done. If you lose your morning, you lose your day. If you lose enough days, you lose your future. Action step. Write your morning routine tonight. Even if it's to wake up at 6:30, drink water, 5 minutes gratitude, 10-minute walk, plan day. Start there. Consistency beats intensity. Habit 2. They think long term, not just today. Poor people think, how do I survive this week? Wealthy people think, how do I grow for the next 5 years? They plant seeds while others chase shadows. They invest in skills, not quick money. A broke student started learning email marketing, just 1 hour per day. After 6 months, he became a freelancer. After 1 year, he created an agency. Now, he's making more than his old teachers. Most people overestimate what they can do in a month and underestimate what they can do in a year. Ask yourself this moment that, what skill will raise my income 1 year from now? Habit 3. Wealthy people are lifelong learners. They don't finish school, they create their school. They read. They take courses. They listen to podcasts while others listen to gossip. If you are not learning daily, you are quietly falling behind. What to do? Leave. 30 minutes every day for learning. Break it into 3 parts. 10 minutes reading. 10 minutes skill building. 10 minutes research. Habit 4. Wealthy people track their progress. What gets measured gets improved. They track money. They track habits. They track wins and mistakes. Broke people rely on memory. Rich people rely on data. What to do? Create a simple tracking sheet. Money in. Money out. Skills learned. Achievements. Even on paper, just track it. Habit 5. They protect their mental energy. They say no a lot. Not to people, but to distractions. They don't argue. They don't chase drama. They don't waste time proving they're right. They protect clarity. Say these with me. Money is a tool, not a stress. Wealth is not evil. I deserve to live well. I can learn any skill I need. Money flows to me when I solve real problems. Repeat these daily. They're not magic, they're mental training. Step 3. Create new money experiences. Your brain needs fresh evidence. Start small. Track your expenses. Save even $2. Sell something online. Take your first digital skill course. Start a side hustle, even tiny. Why? Because action is the strongest therapy. Nothing heals like progress. You don't have to be rich to start, but you have to start to become rich. Section 5. How money trauma affects online business. Some people don't start their online business because they fear failure. They fear success. They don't feel worthy. They think they're not experts. But listen, you don't need confidence to start. You build confidence by starting. The online world is full of opportunities. I spent 3 years building relationships that helped me figure things out in 3 weeks. What to do? Reach out to 3 people today. Ask for advice, not money. Habit 7. They execute fast. Wealthy people don't wait for motivation. They move first, think later, adjust on the way. They value speed over perfection. Digital products, YouTube channels, courses, Amazon FBA, AI tools, investing, affiliate marketing. Even if they start small, their goal is always money that works even when they rest. Habit 9. They reflect and review every week. Wealthy people don't repeat the same mistakes. They sit down once a week and ask, what worked? What failed? What will I change next week? Why? Because small adjustments prevent big failures. Habit 10. Wealthy people design their environment for success. Their surroundings help them not distract them. They clear their workspace. They surround themselves with dreamers. They make their phone a tool, not a trap. If your environment is not designed for success, your mind will struggle to become successful. What to do? Clean your space tonight. Remove one distraction. Add one motivation. If you are learning, hit that like button.
And drop a comment. Which habit will you start today? Subscribe for weekly videos on digital wealth, mindset, and AI tools. Success isn't luck. It's a lifestyle. And the moment you change your habits, your life starts changing automatically.